So, a trailer that I'm actually kind of sad is not getting more attention, but at the same time, I completely understand why it is not, is the upcoming Predator movie, Prey. Now, I'm a little disappointed because I thought this movie was coming to theaters, and maybe it was just me being out of the loop, but no, this movie is debuting on Hulu. So they kind of just out of nowhere dropped this like 30-second teaser for this movie called Prey. And I'll be honest, I wish it was longer, but I also think it's the perfect length because my only nitpick is when it shows like the overhead shot of the woods and it says from the director of 10 Cloverfield Lane, how the letters float into frame and out of it looked a little weird. Like the motion tracking did not fit the motion of the trees, but that's my super analytical brain. But the rest of it is a picture perfect teaser trailer in show just enough, but not too much. Like interesting cinematography, you immediately get the idea. Even if it didn't show the Predator bullseye on the one character's head, I would still be interested in this because they set up enough interesting tension there of like, okay, clearly there's something out there that's hunting them. But then they do the Predator noise with the not X-ray, but infrared on her head with a laser sight. It just cuts to black. I'm going, okay, I was on the fence about this Predator movie before, but I've always thought the premise was interesting. Now seeing how it's going to go off, I'm on board. My only reservation is this is on Hulu, and that kind of sucks. But we've spoken many times before how much we really love 10 Cloverfield Lane. So I trust Dan Trachtenberg. Have I forgiven him for leaving the Uncharted movie? No, I really have not. But then again, if I was to blame all the directors that left the Uncharted movie over time, I'd basically be pissed at every director in Hollywood. So I think this has a lot of potential. I wish the trailer was longer, but I bet we'll get a full-length trailer soon. I also might be a little bit worried just because I think this is a movie supposed to come out in July, and this is the first marketing we've seen for it at all. But given that it's on streaming, maybe they don't want to invest too much. But
it's on Hulu, and it's not live sports, so they're not going to drop any ad campaign on it.
Hulu does love them some live sports advertising.
They sure do, even though it's terrible viewing. Anyway, because I had it at one point, and it was like, this is like you can't watch anything at all unless it's the same thing as cable. Like if it's not available in your area, good luck. So yeah. Anyway, I have a whole rant against Hulu, but we won't do that here. The trailer is interesting. I love the idea I don't know much about this movie, but the idea that I'm getting from the trailer is that there's a predator going after Native Americans
in the 1700s.
Yeah. Okay. I'm down. Sure. Absolutely. Also, the 10 Cloverfield Lane was like, yeah, dude, okay, yeah. The amount of tension building in that movie, and then being able to take the wacko premise at the end of like, oh yeah, no, the alien invasion is real, and not dropping that ball was pretty impressive. So, I'm down. Sure, like you said, it's the perfect length. It's not too long. It's not too short. It's just nice.
And best of all, since it's the director of 10 Cloverfield Lane, John Goodman will be the Predator this time around.
Bro, say less. How terrifying would that be? Like, because John Goodman's like 6'4" or something. Like, he's a tall dude.
It's just him. No, he's just him in the Predator costume. Like, clearly does not fit into it. Just hanging in a tree. John Goodman hunt. John Goodman find. John Goodman devour. Like...
And they like go like all it on his mouth, and like it opens up into the predator mouth. Like,
you want to know what happened to Mike Wazowski? That was one Wazowski with one delicious eye.
Get out of here! You are but one person with two delicious eyes.
This is going off the rails. I'm also concerned about this movie. Because let's not forget the last Predator movie with Shane Black in 2018, 2019. That, let's be honest, not a lot of people liked. I didn't think it was the worst movie out there, but I can clearly see the issues with it. I'm wondering if they're hiding this movie and putting it on Hulu to kind of test the waters with the Predator franchise again. Just like, are people burnt out with this? Maybe they view a safer bet to put it on Hulu as opposed to in theaters when people are like, well, didn't we just get a bad Predator movie? I'm hoping that's the case and not we don't have faith in this, so we'll just slap it on streaming. Because I want them to do good things with Predator and Alien. But to be fair, this is something vastly different for Predator, of a completely different time period, different group of people that it's hunting. Again, I like the trend though that the Predator has his laser sights locked on of the two people that we see in the trailer, the one that actually is holding a weapon. So that's accurate for Predator. I love that concept of it doesn't attack you if you don't have anything to fight it with, because it wants to be the best, like no one was before. Let's just go down that rabbit hole of a Predator is just it's just a mutated Pokemon that never got captured.
Nah, he's a Pokemon master, but like he gets so obsessed with fighting. He's like, bro, why do I need Pokemon when all of them can just catch these hands?
And then every human that he kills, he just shoves the body into a little Pokeball. Like,
yes,
it's just like doesn't even fit. He's just trophy for my wall. It looks nice, but I will always be at least slightly intrigued by a Predator movie. I like the Predator franchise more than Alien, actually. Josh and I both liked the Predators movie with Adrian Brody and Danny Trejo from a few years ago. Well, over 10 years ago now. I would have liked a continuation of that, but I don't know if that was profitable enough. So fingers crossed this does well, because I want a good Predator movie that's pretty well received.